Well,
Hey everyone, it's Aaron here from Toy Shelf Review, where I take a moment to highlight an item from my toy shelf. And since we just had Force Friday launch here last week, I thought I would take a look here at Poe Dameron's X-Wing fighter. So let's take a look at it. So first up you see is we have the packaging. It's in the Force Awakens look. We got Kylo Ren here at the top. We've got a little action shot here of Poe's X-Wing. And you can see that we have a Poe Dameron special edition action figure included. We'll take a look at what makes him so special in just a moment. But first up, let's take a look at this X-Wing here. Poe Dameron is the Black Leader, flying a dark-hulled T-70 X-Wing starfighter. This is a new model X-Wing from what we've seen in the original trilogy. The hull is mainly the same, but the difference here is in the wings, the S-foils. The way they open up looks a little different than what we've had in previous versions. I was really excited to open this toy up, and after opening it up, that's kind of where my excitement ended. Big thing here is you can already see the laser cannons that attach on the wing are warped. The nose cone, which you slide on, it does not come built on. It's a little rubbery piece. That is warped as well. It really takes away from the appearance of this. Also, one of the big problems I had was getting Poe into his X-Wing. To try and slide him in at first, his arms don't fit. I had to really adjust his arms around, squeeze them, move them in. There's really not much in the ways of articulation on this figure to help out the cause of getting him into the cockpit. Once in, I said, hooray, he fits, he's in. But no, the canopy won't close. As you see, he sits too tall for the canopy to close. That's really a big miss. Otherwise, overall, it's a nice looking ship. It's got some details along the side, the back, the top. You see we've got BB-8 here sitting in the co-pilot chair helping out. We've got a firing missile on the bottom as well. This thing shoots out at a pretty good pace. Let's take a look at the inside of the canopy. It comes with 3 stickers that you can place on to kind of give us a little more detail. That's about it that's going on in there. Let's take a moment to compare how this looks with previous versions of the X-Wing. First up here, I thought we'd take a look at the 1982 X-Wing starfighter compared with the 1995 version. As you see, both of those are pretty much equal. And now to compare Poe Dameron's X-Wing with the 1982 version, we see that Poe Dameron's X-Wing is a little larger in scale. The height here is pretty equal as well, so this just baffles me as to why we couldn't get an action figure that would fit properly into the cockpit. Overall, looking at Poe Dameron's action figure, we do have the removable helmet, we've got a gun, it has a holster that it can go into, it has the 5 points of articulation, the head swivels, the arms move up and down, the legs move as well, but that's all we have. Looking closer at the paint detail, really close, you can just, there's a lot of brown freckles in his face here. The helmet, from what I see in images so far, I think the painting is close. Some of the stills I've seen, it looks like there should be some silver underneath that Rebel insignia, or maybe it's the Resistance now, I should say. Otherwise, though, it's a decent figure, and this really should have been the one that we got on the carded version already. Well, that wraps up this review of Poe Dameron's X-Wing fighter. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down as well. If you like what you watched and want to see more, please hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.